Welcome back to Dragon Age: The Veilguard. I hope you guys enjoyed the first three episodes. Third one should not be out by the time I record this, but it will be out by the time this episode gets out. We are going to delve right back in. I do have something to say though. I have been on the YouTube Shorts lately, and all I'm seeing are people shitting on this game. I have beat the game. Okay, so I do know the ending of the game. I did do I guess, the secret ending, which I feel is like the proper ending. Like it should be the canonical ending, because you did everything in the game to get this ending. I love this game. Okay, I played all of the Dragon Ages. I've beaten all the Dragon Ages multiple times, and I'm telling you that this game, yeah, it's not like its predecessors, but hey, the Inquisition came out 10 years ago, okay? If Inquisition came out 10 years ago, that means like Dragon Age 2 came out when I was in like grade 9. If that, all right? And that means Dragon Age 1 came out when I was in elementary school, which means this has been a series that's gone through decades, okay? Which means it's also gone through generations. So that means the people who made Dragon Age 1 had to evolve, had to learn things to make the next game and the game after and the game after. So we got to stop comparing it to Dragon Age 1, okay? That was a while back. Nostalgia wise, yeah, Dragon Age 1 was fucking great. Amazing game, okay? But this is a different game. It's a Dragon Age game, okay? You're still making choices that impact everything in the world pretty much. So all those haters out there talking shit about this game, and using the review system to fucking make it harder for developers to make games, you guys can fuck right off, okay? This game is a good game. It's a Dragon Age game. Yeah, it's not the exact same game. I don't want the exact same game. I want it to be different. It's Dragon Age. It's not supposed to be the same thing over and over and over again. If I wanted to do that, I'd go back to Dragon Age 1 and play that over and over again. I want this. This is what I wanted, and I'm happy with it. Okay? There's a lot of answers that need to be explained, especially with some choices that that if you do in the other games that they don't explain here. But I'm sure that'll come. I'm sure they have a plan. They're not idiots. Fuck, they make games for a living. They make stories for a living. They did a good job. I want the developers to know they did a good job. So ignore all those haters out there, all those people with the fucking Cheeto fingers who don't touch grass. Ignore them. You did a good job. All right, now that my rant's out of the way, let's get into the game. All right, love this game. Game's great. Enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is. Stop, stop being your own fucking critic. All right. Listen, it's not your job to be a critic. It's your job to enjoy the game. That's what you paid for. All right. So where we left off, we explored the lighthouse. Right. We talked to our teammates, Harding and Nev. Eric is in there healing. So our next mission is the Shadow of the Arlathan. Okay, so we have to stop the ritual. So we stop the ritual, and now we have to investigate. All right, so we have to find the living room, which we did, and we're about to go through the mirror. A couple things to note: if you do go to journal, I recommend whenever these little stars are on here in the actual like main story thing, read them because they do update and they kind of give you a little bit of an understanding of where your teammates are at. Okay, so Ace Harding, lead scout for the Inquisition, tackles adventures head on with her trusty bow and irrepressible good nature. When Varric embarked on his search for the Dreadwolf, Lace Harding, former head lead scout of the Inquisition, was sent along with him to provide support. Now circumstances change, and Varric sorry, first thing in the morning here. And with Varric out of commission, Harding has to figure out how to finish what she and Varric started. Nev. Alright, it's Nev Gallus, private investigator, member of the Shadow Dragons, always chasing a case. Nev Gallus, Marathas local and private investigator, signed on with Varric to track down Solus. The job didn't go as planned, and Nev hates an unfinished case. She won't give up until Solus and the gods are dealt with, and she'll keep an eye on home while she's at it. Okay? Um, as usual, we are going to start with some codex entries, okay? We're going to go with the Shadow Dragons because we have gone them in Rathras, so we might as well learn a little bit about the Shadow Dragons. And then we'll read a bit more of the World Titus. So I'll do a couple. I'm not going to do as much as I did the last episode we did lore, just because I do want to get right into the game. Okay, once we get to an open world section where we're just going to start exploring the world, I'll probably do some more lore. But for this episode, we'll just read this one and maybe another one from the World Titus. All right. On Teventer Templars. When one mentions the Templar Order, you no doubt picture the armored members of the Southern Empire. Actually, I imagine Assassin's Creed. These Templars are trained to combat uncontrolled magic, blood magic, and abominations with the goals of protecting people, including mages themselves, from the most violent manifestations of magical power. However, they also embody the Southern Chantry's control over mages and enforce many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general. In addition to combat training, these Templars ingest lyrium. This mineral usually being used by mages for enchantments and rituals, grant Templars the ability to resist and dispel magic. The fact that this is also addictive, chaining them to the chantry and resulting in paranoia, obsession, and ultimately dementia, is often swept under the rug. Yes, we've all heard about that that dirty little secret. As you may have summarized, by my use of Southern Chantry, this is not the case in the Treventer Imperium. In Treventer, we know what magic can only serve if it is allowed to flourish. We do not suppress talent, we nurture it. So it's a little bit different from the other Dragon Ages. This is not to say that we ignore the dangers of magic and that it might allow those with violent intent, if not combated as in the South. Our Templars are trained to prevent the excess of blood magic, to subdue demons as well as those inflicted by possession. But our Templars do not take lyrium. They do not enforce unnecessary regulations. They are not given power over mages, but follow the lead of our most esteemed magisterium. They serve the chantry and the people of the Imperium. I must admit, I rather prefer our way of doing things. From a letter written by Lytheria Pallas, living in a border town in the Venture Imperium, to a cousin in Orleas, 19:9:15 Dragon. Okay, now let's read about the Deep Roads. This isn't a dwarf alive. There isn't a dwarf alive who remembers the deep roads they once were. They were the network of tunnels that joined the thags together. To be honest, if it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as tunnels, they are works of art, with centuries of planning demonstrated in the geometry of their walls, with the statues of the paragons that watch over travelers, with the flow of lava that keeps deep roads lit and warm. The cloud gazers up on the surface talk of the imperial highway built by the magisters of old, a raised walkway that crosses thousands of miles, something that could only have been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the deep roads, although we dwarves did not need magic. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the deep roads now. When Ozimar sealed off the entrance to the deep roads, abandoning everything that lay out there, we handed over the kingdom. That was to those black bastards forever. To that, to think that there are genlocks crawling over Bonamar now, tearing down our statues, defiling our greatest works. Corruption covers everything we built out there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back, he says that it gets worse with each passing year. The foulness spreads a little further. And the cloud gazers think the darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out onto the surface. Huh! One day, when Ozamar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up, and they'll do it. The surface folk will have themselves a blight that will end, never end. Transcript of a conversation with a member of the Dwarven Mining Cast, 890 Blessed. The Fade. The study of the Fade is as old as humankind. For so long as man have dreamed, we have walked its twisted paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart, always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separate from our world. The Deventer Imperium once spent vast fortune of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the Fade, an ultimate futile endeavor. Although portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all of the Fade is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the desperate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits, before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of Illyrium, mortals are not able to control it or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can, and as the Santra teaches us, the great flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events, which, like the reflection in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize our worst thoughts in fear of mortals, and build their realms with no other ambition than to taste life. From Tranquility of the Rule of the Fade in Human Culture by first enchanter Joseph East. Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf. There is precious little we know about Fen Harel, for they say he did not care for our people. Elganon and Mythal created the world as we know it, and Drill taught us the ways of the hunter. Silas and June gave us fire and crafting, but Fenrir kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlathan, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Fenrir spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. The legends say that before the fall of Arlathan, I'm sure I'm going to get told what that's supposed to be said. The gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others for their kind. There is not a heron among us who remember these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispers the names of Geldaron and Darenthal in Inaris, for they are the forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, only Fenrir could walk without fear among both our gods and the Forgotten Ones. For although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Fenrir tricked them. Our gods saw him as a brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods. If only the Forgotten Ones would return to the Abyss for a time. They trusted Fenrir, and they were all of them betrayed, and Fenrir sealed them away so they could never again walk among the people. From the tale of the Fenrir Trump, as told by Gashal, keeper of the Raphelian clan of the Delvish Elves. Ferelden culture. The Fereldans are a puzzle. As a people, they are one bad day away from reverting to barbarism. They repel invasions from Treventer during the height of the Imperium with nothing but dogs and their own obstinate disposition. They are the coarse, wistful, dirty, disorganized people who somehow gave rise to our prophet, ushered in an era of enlightenment, and toppled the greatest empire in history. There are a few things you can assume safely in dealing with these people. First, they value loyalty above all things, beyond wealth, beyond power, beyond reason. Second, although they have nothing in their entire country which you are likely to think at all remarkable, they are extremely proud of their accomplishments. Third, if you insult their dogs, they are likely to declare war. And finally, the surest sign that you have underestimated the Ferelden is that you think you have come to understand them. Imperious Celine I of Aurelius in a letter to her newly disappointed ambassador to Denir. That is actually hilarious because yeah, we would fuck you up if you mess with our dogs, you know. But yeah, no, that's funny. Okay, let's get let's get into this game. Let's just get right into it. I think that's enough reading. I'm excited to get in here. Let's gather the team and go in.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that alluvion.
If it even takes us back to Arlathan.
Hunter, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Oh, found something.
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lise Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlathan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We found Solus and stopped his ritual, but things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elganon and Gillenane, supposedly.
Mathalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanurus.
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
Oh great, the gods are real. So what's next?
So Elganon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Bellara Luthe. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Bellara.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Irlin, all right?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Bellara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right. So that suit of armor is moving.
Yep, it sure is.
Got it.
Dead.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Bellara? Bellara Luther. Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name. But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elganan and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veilgjumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Irulan said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Alright. Hello, Bellara. So yeah, she will be part of our team. If you have not guessed, what's back here?
Odd
Nugs.
to find a camp this far out.
We've got camps all over Arlathan. The Veiljumpers do, I mean. Never really know when or where the magic's gonna start going wild. I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
That's where we're going. Looks so pretty. Hey, our first chest. Alright. So this is Arlathan's forest. And you know, there'll be time for exploring. Not gonna lie. we'll be exploring a lot of this actually. But as of right now,
That's the edge of the bubble. Can't pass through it.
you can't
We
go
need to shut down the
there.
airlock first.
Ah, it's fine. We're gonna explore underneath it. There's a chest up there. Some stuff going on over here.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
I see a ladder. Yeah, stuck behind a ladder. I haven't decided if I want to be a sword and shield guy or if I want to be big boy axe. Very legible note. Construct broke my leg. Veridan took a blade to the gut. We can hear them above us on the bridge. Once they leave, we'll make a break for it. They can wait for us. They can't wait for us forever, right? They sure can, because you're dead. Alright. Okie dokie. Anything up here? I will say, this game is hella pretty. I have so much snapshots of this game by using the photo mode that they have. I wanted to use them for my, like, part of my video. Like the screenshot you would see when you open the game, like when you, when you click on the video, but since it's all in ultra settings, it is too big for YouTube to put as one of those type of things. So I'm stuck with using just the regular old Veilguard intro thing that they showed us earlier in the release footage. But I will try to find some way to use them. If it's either at the end of these videos or whatever the case is. But yeah, so sadly we can't use those.
Right where we need to go.
Let's deal with them.
Okay, it's going to teach us how to use companion abilities. I used one at the very beginning of this, but it's going to show us how to do it. So we have 2 people, so we can use 2 things. These are locked at the moment because they have not leveled up, but once they do, they'll get them. We have time slow, which reduces the movement of enemies and companions, but allows you to continue moving and attacking at normal speed. And then we have Icebreaker, which does some damage, has a cooldown, and fires 6 projectiles at the target that explode after a short delay. This detonates Sunder, which we'll learn about that later. And then we have Bellara, so she can heal us, or she can do Fade Bolts, which detonates Sunder and apply Shock. Okay, so we do have some elemental effects that we can do. Otherwise, we can also tell them to attack, which will come in handy later on, as we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Time Slow, and I'm going to do Fade Bolt. And then you have to press Tab in order to continue it. Otherwise, we press, as we can see right here. You know? Man, trying to get that. There we go. It's gonna be hard. Cause like I played Rogue before I did this playthrough, and he's so quick that I was able to do stuff like that easy. Dude, playing 2-hand is gonna be hard. I'm not being able to do that. I'm gonna have to do a lot more dodges.
Still standing, not bad.
Press N. Oh. Okay. Okie dokie.
Any idea?
You can also
Ideas on
heal
what the
out of
artifact we're looking for might
out
be?
of
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. You might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Okay, and then we shall search the rooms. Don't mind me, I'm just breaking things. Oh, I see a chest. Big chest. Big chest gives us
I see elven
items!
ruins that haven't been picked over.
So, most likely, you're gonna want to put this on. I don't see why you wouldn't. But there is a tier system in this game. So even though we just got this, there is multiple tiers. So as you can see, if we get another tier, we can get plus 15 range attacks, and then plus 25 charge, shield toss damage. Okay,
Not many
I'm not
people
gonna
come
read
this far into
little
Arlathan.
descriptions there. You
Just
want to read them?
veil jumpers mostly.
And
You
people
can
trying to save the world.
fucking goddamn, I'm trying to talk here. You can pause if you want to read the descriptions of the items.
Do you
I
know
will
what this
not
place
be reading
was?
those.
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
Okay. I mean, we're probably gonna go over there anyways, but sure, boss. And then over here, there's something. This is why you break things. Crystal, my crystal. What's up here?
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Is it this thing?
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go. Easy.
Wow, isn't that something?
It is something. Ah, such a pretty game, dude. I could sit there for hours and just look at the scenery. But yeah, also,
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
also, as you can see, cosmetic change if you put new armor on. You do have like the where most games now have it. If you like a certain armor skin, you can just have that one over no matter what you wear. I haven't decided if I want to do that yet. I might do that for like end game type stuff. But as of right now, we won't be doing that. Mainly because we don't have any armor.
Got you covered.
Get out of here. Guys, focus on that one. I will focus on this guy. Get out of here, boy.
How's that?
Level 3.
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Okay. So we did get a level. Little thingy here. We're going to. I might do that. Let's get the turning blade going here. So here's a character. As you can see, we have the 2 little thingies there. We don't have anything else at the moment. It says we got 2 skill points. Okay, what's this one? So I'm not getting good at that. So rage takes 50% longer to decay, which leads to ooh, I kind of like that. Okay. Alright. What's over here? I always recommend exploring. Always
Gallus? The
exploring.
detective from Minrathis?
Last time I checked.
I've read about you. You've gone after some powerful mages before, but Fen'Harel? The real Fen'Harel?
And now Elganon and Gillenane, apparently.
My actual gods are out there trying to end the world, and Nev Gallus is on the case. I can't believe it.
Believe it. Naruto fucking flashbacks there, dude. That's funny. What's up here? Big old robot. You.
Damn, another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down.
Agreed.
Okay, easy enough. Watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Oh, that's just great. You mean there's more? What's over here?
Someone met a
Potion.
bad end here.
However, disdain note. We have found the usurper's archive spirit is not the dread wolf's creation as we surmise, but another. You can guess who's. Removing it could be risky, but leaving it equally so. I await your order, Lord Elgranon. Captain Athnarel.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, normal magic. But they're different.
What? No
The
way.
magic's more alive somehow. Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Okay, take this, move it over here. Open this door. Chest. What I got for me this time? I got a new weapon. Alright. I got a big old axe now. Let's do her. Bud. Ooh. That's pretty looking. Okie dokie. We want to get slicey dicey. This isn't suspicious at all. Oh, hi.
It means I was right
Right about what?
about where we are. I think I know
Who's
where
next?
the artifact is.
Do ya? Can you tell it to screw off? Ow. Let's just fucking kick the shit out of that. Get out of here, boy. No one wants you.
Well, that's done.
I gotta destroy all the boxes. Boxes must be destroyed. You will not accept any other choice but for the boxes to be destroyed. It's just taking up space that don't need to be taken up, you know? Also, why are they always so empty? Like, what was in there?
This is
You know?
an armory. What sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves use them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Cool, cool. Uh-oh.
Methalinast. Darkspawn.
They look different.
Got you covered.
Oh, yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Here.
Nobody wants you anyways.
Until today.
So we're gonna have to mess with that. Also, cool little thing is if you have full potion but your health is low, the one you pick up does the healing. There's a chest down there.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
There, we're gonna do that in a second. Because we have to collect all of these chests. I will probably try to get everything completed. That includes all chest spots and everything. But I will not be, like, overly upset if we don't get them all done. Okay? But we will try to do 100% for each map area. If we don't, we don't. Oh, Bellara!
Sure thing.
More Darkspawn.
Well, look at that.
Leave her alone. Get out of here.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlathan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
They were different looking. Not wrong. They were.
More darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
Ah, this is so easy. Get out of here with your nonsense. We got a fucking ballista. You can't do nothing to us. Easy peasy. Lemon. Fucking squeezy. Okay. Okay. Again, always empty. Why are you looking this stuff around if there's nothing in it?
And
Tell me.
another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
There's
Fingers
blight here.
crossed.
Just in case you guys want to know, there's some blight here. Oh, you guys are totally not gonna come alive, right? Oh. Shocker. Okay. You, that. No, what? That wasn't very nice of you. How about you guys just burn?
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
Oh, are we? Are we close? Are we close? That's good. I'll take that potion. Thank you.
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
Okay, this will be a little bit of a longer episode, but that's okay. That's okay. You guys can suffer through it. So we gotta go that way. Oh, let's go this way, shall we? I see secret wall. This is why you break shit. Scroll. A cracked scroll. The stench of decay fills the air. The Venaris now wield power beyond anything I've seen. Their magic is fueled by corruption and death, and creeps even now into the stones. We cannot outlast this siege. Wait a sec, there's a boxes behind it. You gotta break. Ooh. Ooh. Bro, you got a fucking strong ass kick, dude. That thing was fucking bracketed in. Just. Oh my god, I almost fell into a hole. Get them boxes out of the damn way.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
More
Oh, that
constructs
thing
ahead.
The
looks like it
intercept.
wants to fight
We're
us.
getting closer.
Hi. How you doing? Do you want to maybe die? Take a kick. Can you guys fight that, please? I got the big toy. So I want you to fight it. Take a kick. Oh, Darkspawn. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You guys got nothing, bro. I'm gonna mess you guys up like you're Indian. Get out of here. No one wants none of that nonsense. I do want this chest though.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go
Ooh,
find one.
got no shield. I mean, walk up it. Let's check it out, bye. Oh, look at that. Look at that cool looking little shield. Cool, cool. Has a little deer on it for the veil jumpers. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we need to take this one. And we need to use it to get in here. Ooh, someone dropped something. Give me it. Yucky.
I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
This wall? With all these constructs? Yeah, good. Good news is... Alright. Where is it? It's gonna be right there, yep. Just had to make sure. So we put you there. I'll go grab the other one. One complaint I did hear a lot is that there's not much character development in this game. And I call bullshit. Because if you play through the quests, there's a lot of character development, especially for Bellara. She has a pretty big, pretty good story arc. Nev is an okay one, playing through, but I also decided to do something in my last playthrough that I probably won't be doing in this playthrough, to make her kind of character a bit better, in my opinion. But it's still like I grew to love each character for who they were.
We did it.
So
All that's left is the Nodus Thalin. I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
So yeah, I don't understand why people are hating this game. It's a good game. It's a fun game. Heck, I'm playing again. You know, I can't tell you how many times I have not played through a game, or I've gotten close to it and then kind of glad that I finished it because I didn't want to play it anymore. I'm tired of these super open world games where you gotta spend 80 hours to get through the game. Like I'm trying to play through Elden Ring on my live streams, which I know I haven't done in a while, but it's just Yeah, they're fun. The story could be really good. There's a lot of reading in those sometimes in those games to get the full feel for it. And I get it. You're paying $90 nowadays to play these games. But anyways, I'll sit through and we'll talk about this in a later episode. But for right now, let's just let's get this thing. We now have an axe. So maybe I run that for a little bit. But oh, so that axe just looks so good. Why wouldn't I want to do it? Maybe for bosses, we do the big boy. Ah, man, the axe, the axe, the axe. You gotta do the axe. You gotta do the axe. Give me the monies. Alright.
Okay, here it is. The Naughtister Fallen.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
As if darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
I've seen worse.
I'm sure we can handle it.
It isn't that simple. If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Is it because there's a thing behind that wall? I'm gonna say yes.
Ogre! That's an ogre!
Thanks, Tips. You do realize I'm a great warden. Alright. You need to do this. You need to do that. Ow. Get that here. Burn, Orga, burn! Ooh. Oh, time for ultimate abilities! So you have an ultimate ability by pressing 4. Build your ultimate meter by damaging enemies. Once full, press 4 to unleash a devastating ultimate ability. Ow. Alright, what is our ultimate ability? We just smash the fucking ground. I like it.
Wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think.
I hope so.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh, no you don't.
Should you be touching it?
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, Enasal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nada Stirthalan.
Right. I have questions.
I am the Nada Stirthalan. What do you...
So much for that.
Guess it's broken like the rest of the artifacts.
It isn't just any artifact. That's the Nodus Stirthalan, an archive spirit. And it does work. Or will, at least. Its crystal is broken. I guess maybe the blight threw its resonance off somehow. But I should be able to fix it. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veilgjumper camp.
Okay, I'll let you know. But I definitely need to get this chest. Hey, another level up. Already got one level. So I saw that, but what's this one? It's pretty cool. That applies overwhelm. Does some necrotic damage. Takes very high stagger, increased damage. Might as well just try it out. Nice thing is you can refund your points in this game. So if you don't like it, you can redo it. Flashing fist, batter your enemies with repeat powerful blows. Okay, so this is the area effect. That's just now we have companions. Okay, we're going to stop it here. It is an hour in. And then when we do come back, we will return back to camp and figure out more of the story. But before we do that, let's open up the chest. I don't want to keep you guys keeping on this chest. Ooh, gave us a new item for Bellara, which we will look at once we are back in. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Sorry it's a little bit long, but sometimes it's going to happen. And when we do get back in, we will continue with Bellara and head back to the Arlathan Veilgjumper camp and figure out what's going on there. Until next time, hit that like button if you enjoyed the episode. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Again, these will be released 5 p.m. daily. And comment. Let me know how you feel about Arlathan Forest, about Dragon Age Veilguard, about my little rants. And until next time, peace.